So today we are taking a look at a retirement calculator. I'm going to plug in some of my numbers here for my current retirement, and I'm going to see how much we're going to have estimated when it comes time to retire. And I just kind of also like to see where the numbers end up going, just so we kind of make sure we are on track, and also to see if these kind of things fascinate you. If you want to check out this calculator, it's on M1 Finance. I'll have a link for you in the show notes down below. They are a sponsor with us here on the channel as a whole, but just this video is something I want to make just to showcase for people. And if you want to stick around as well too, I will also show you my retirement account and what I have invested with it. So make sure you stick around to the end. All right, so this retirement calculator, we're going to go ahead and plug some information in. So first and foremost, we're going to plug in our age. We're 36, almost getting to 37, but we'll keep it at age 36. As far as when I want to retire, I mean, it's obviously always different for everybody, but we're going to put 67 as far as kind of that like baseline right there for us. And then right here, it says current value of retirement savings. So let me actually just go check on my retirement account and see where we're currently at. So we're currently at 246,000, give or take. Obviously it changes on a daily basis. And then it says, how much do we want to be contributing every single month, or how much are we, I should say. And I just have a traditional IRA that I invest in by myself, and that's about $625 a month, or maxing out at this current time as recording, it's $7,500 a year. And then right over here, you could see how much do we have to budget in retirement in today's dollars because of all those inflation things that happen. You can go ahead and plug those in if you want to. So let's go ahead and put something in here. Let's just say we wanted to, in today's dollars, have about like $4,000 available for us right over here. So, and you can see right over here that currently we are going to have estimated in our savings by that point $1.6 million. And if we wanted to have that 4,000, which is not including the Social Security or anything else I have currently set aside, we would need a total of $2.6 million for the most part. And that's about a $930,000 difference. Now I could put in the Social Security over here, which I don't remember what my estimates were going to be, but let's just say it's like $1,300 a month right there. So I'm going to clean that up. So that number looks a lot more reasonable for us to try to kind of catch back up on. So we'd only have a difference of about $90,000 to try to make up in that difference. So what does that mean? What do we do about that? Obviously, that could just be making sure that we are continuing to fund our monthly contribution or yearly contribution for sure, possibly have investments in other areas, such as an HSA, which I have, or even a regular taxable brokerage account, or even then also open up, additional ways to be investing. I'm not too worried about this. Obviously, the other thing I can do too is I can jump up. Let's say I wait till 68. So if I wait till one additional year, I'm only short about $3,600. If I go all the way to age 69 here, we're actually up above what we need based off all of our estimates. And again, remember that would be in today's dollars, $4,000, which is kind of about, how much I would say I can spend in a typical month with living expenses and wanting to travel and doing the things I want to do without the stresses of funds and money in my life. And this is just the retirement account. So I'll have closer to, 1.8 if I wait till 69. But if I wanted to say, hey, let's retire at 65, I will be shorthanded by nearly $250,000 based off of wanting to live that full $4,000, lifestyle. So, sometimes it's timing, sometimes it is performance in the market. Obviously, we can't time everything perfectly, but we can be attentive where we are in our current time and making sure that we are planning accordingly. So again, if you want to check out the retirement calculator, I'll have a link for you in the show notes down below. If you want to check out M1 Finance, that's where I have my regular taxable account. I keep my retirement right now in a Robinhood account as of this recording. So if you'd like to actually see that video of my retirement account, like I mentioned, I'm going to actually post that right over here on screen for you. So you can jump right in and see what I'm invested in.